goodness. Oh, the bugs. Oh, no. Too many. So many bugs.
Is this the soundtrack in your backyard? Put an end to the menace. DynaTrap captures mosquitoes and other flying pests and lets you enjoy the peace and quiet once again. Silent, simple. With DynaTrap, mosquito relief is on the way.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
If there's a mosquito, it's biting me and
Yeah.
I'm welting immediately.
You know, I get bit so much that someone once told me I had sweet blood.
Okay.
They were like, you must have sweet blood because you're always getting bit.
It might be the moisturizer we put on too.
It could be the moisturizer, which has us looking the same since the 80s.
Listen.
So it's worth it. It's worth it. I mean, now is the time you really want to start thinking about DynaTrap because we're at the beginning of the season and you want to be able to enjoy the outdoor spaces that we've been beautifying for a couple weeks now. You don't want bugs chasing you inside, moths chasing you inside, gnats chasing you inside.
Nope.
But no one wants to hear the zap. No one wants to hear the buzz. And we don't want a whole bunch of chemicals.
No, we don't.
So DynaTrap is here to the rescue because the bugs come in and they don't come out. There's no buzzing, there's no zapping, there's no chemicals. And it will trap several species of flying insects. So the mosquitoes that we were just talking about, absolutely.
Yep.
Wasps, moths, beetles, flies, all of them. And there's an easy disposal because all you're gonna do is, I'll lift this one up so you can see, press this button and the bugs go out into the trash can. Really easy disposal so you don't have to touch anything. We have 3 sizes, lots of color choices. This is your 1 acre size, the big one. So if you want the big one, the 1 acre comes home on Easy Pay for $33.59. Here is your half acre size. That one comes home on Easy Pay for $20.99. And then our quarter acre size comes home on Easy Pay for $12.59. We have lots of great color choices, and when you look at what you could spend elsewhere and what our price is, now you're seeing why you shop for DynaTrap at QVC. F22864 is your item number. I mean, at a retail, you could spend over $200 for that 1 acre size.
Wow.
We're at $167.96 and an investment on Easy Pay of $33.59. This is tungsten. We also have your navy. Here's a look at the bronze. And then we also have the copper, but the copper is only available if you like the half acre and the 1 acre size. F22864 is your item number. Sean Pickford is joining us. And you know, more than 1.6 million DynaTraps have been sold here at QVC.
That's awesome.
I'm one of the 1.6 million because I don't play
you
when
got
it comes.
one.
I don't listen. When I saw how it worked, I was like, why am I suffering?
Right.
Why am I suffering? And Sean can tell us more about how it works because it's like magic, but mine already is collecting.
Perfect.
The flying things are already in the basket. Nice to see you, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Good to see you, Steve and Vanessa. So yeah, these really do work. All you do is plug them in like Vanessa said. So and they start working right away. And what do? Well, they give off light, warmth, and carbon dioxide. And that's what makes DynaTrap so special is they mimic us as human beings. Vanessa's right. She may have a certain type of blood that those mosquitoes can tell she's there. So she is sweeter than some of the rest of us. And there is some truth to that. But you know what? It's also because the mosquito can smell your breath from 300 feet away. So as soon as you step outdoors, they know you're there. But it's not just a mosquito. There's other pests, and we'll get into them in a minute. But it's easy. You plug it in, you let it attract the bugs, and now you enjoy being out in your yard. So you can have that picnic or the birthday party or whatever you want. But maybe it's just a glass of wine after a long week's work, right?
Right, and you don't have to worry about getting run inside from the bugs. I mean, once I came home and there was a moth, it was like a bird-sized moth, which I could be being dramatic, but it was big. And it was in the garage.
Yes.
And I was like, I can't get out the car because of the moth. I was like, I called my husband. He's like, what do you want me to do? Like, come outside because there's a moth in the garage? But when you had, that's when I was like, we need a DynaTrap because I can't live like this. This is ridiculous.
Yes.
And it catches so many different flying insects.
That's a game changer, though.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing them here on your screen, the mosquitoes, the flies, the wasps, the hornets, the stink bugs, and the moths. So these first 6 here, that's all we could clean the first 6 years of DynaTrap. But advancements in the UV bulb that we now use allows biting midges and no-see-ums, Japanese beetles, gnats, blowflies, drainflies, and muscids to also be attracted and captured by the DynaTrap. So you don't need separate traps. You don't need the chemicals. We're not electrocuting anything. We are attracting the bug to the DynaTrap. When it gets close enough, It gets sucked down into the bottom because there's a powerful fan, and you'll see that in a second. And it's real easy to do. Just plug it in. So I love that it's got the UV LED light. It lasts for 27 continuous months of use.
Wow.
It attracts insects day and night because, let's face it, they fly day and night. This is the difference. The titanium dioxide coating produces that carbon dioxide. That's why the bugs think it's a better human being, that they're so attracted to this and not to us. But when they get close enough, they're drawn into the trap by that fan. The damper keeps them in the bottom where they expire. And as Vanessa showed you, you hit that easy eject button right into the trash can. Goodbye, good riddance, and you don't have to touch a thing. I love that part of it.
Now, Sean, the other thing that we should keep in mind, right, is where we're going to put the DynaTrap, because that's the one thing I was like, oh, because you think, I just want this close to me.
Right.
Because I don't want the bugs close to me.
Sure.
But then that's probably not the best idea.
Right, because then they're buzzing around like close to you.
That's it.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
where
you
would
want
we
it about
put it? Yeah.
you want it about 20 to 30 feet away from where you are. Now, if you only have 10 feet, that's fine. Put it 10 feet from where you are. See that circle there? That's where you're going to spend your time. Don't put your DynaTrap inside that circle. Move it a little bit away. Put it 3 to 6 feet off the ground. That's what we call our fly zone. So it could be a shepherd's hook, could be a standing wall. And we also have a universal mount if you want to pick that up. So I have one tied in a pine tree in my backyard. Any way you put it up off the ground works. Leave it out. I mean, we're getting rain here for the next few days. Mine are out. They're plugged in. You leave them powered up 24/7 because they don't cost a lot to operate. The catch rates are a little higher at night. Why? Well, because the winds die down, but also they're more attracted to the light at night. They can see it. That's when the bugs come out. It couldn't be any easier to use. And not to gross you out, but these are my bugs. They're from my yard. All right. Caught these last year. All right. But let's face it, not a single one landed on me, my kids, my pets, or my food. So, and I live out in the country and we have a pond behind the house. So I have the perfect breeding ground for mosquitoes that I don't have to worry about.
Not at all. And this has been tested. I mean, the DynaTrap is tested. It's proven to work. The bugs are not on you. You're not running into your garage afraid of a moth because the moth is now in the DynaTrap. And when you look at what it can do, I mean, truly it is the best way to be able to enjoy your outdoor space. Yeah. But Sean, can you help us out with which size is correct for us? Because if you're just like, okay, I want all the bugs gone, I'm just going to go for the 1 acre size, you may not need it depending on what size your property is.
Right.
Right. I mean, if you really want to get rid of the bugs faster, bigger's better, and you're also emptying it less because it's a bigger bin. Okay? So I have a big 1 acre out behind the pool in the backyard because I have a big backyard. If you have a 1 acre piece of property and your house is in the center and you want to attract and capture bugs in the front yard and the backyard, well, you'd need a ½ acre for each because your house acts like a wall, so the DynaTrap doesn't work through your house. Smaller piece of property or deck or patio, or maybe you go camping a lot, get the 1/4 acre. Maybe you just have a small balcony you could put it on. You could do that too. You can also use the 1/4 acre indoors. I have one of these in my garage. So yes, when the bugs get in the garage, they're not getting in my house then because I get them in the DynaTrap in the garage. So, and people make the biggest mistake of wanting to turn them on when they go outside and turn them off when they come inside. Leave it plugged in. The larger version, 1 acre, costs less than 6 cents a day to operate, and the 1/4 and the ½ acres, less than 2 cents a day to operate. So you probably spent more on candles that you're going to light. The bugs are going to go in. They're going to come right back tomorrow. So it's just a better way to do it.
Right. I mean, truly, it is the best way to go.
Right. I mean, nothing is more annoying than like a mosquito being in the house because it's literally just buzzing around and then you're trying to get to sleep and you can just hear it or just no. And then it bites you.
Yeah.
Right.
No. And it's even worse. And it's even worse. I mean, let us know which size and which color you like. We have the 1 acre, the ½ acre, and the 1/4 acre. This is your tungsten. We have navy. Here's bronze. And then our final choice is copper, but copper's only available in the ½ acre and the 1 acre size. F22864 is your item number. Don't wait. Now's the time to think about the DynaTrap, to get your DynaTrap out, to start making sure that your outdoor space is enjoyable and comfortable.
And bug-free.
And bug-free.
Yeah.
Sean, great to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you guys as well. And remember, you get a 90-day warranty with this one, so we want you to see it work. That's why we give you the extended time to try it out.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Yes.
All the more reason.
F22864 is that item number. Oh, these are cool.
I love this. Still to come later on the show, we're